Yes, it's Friday, week 44, Friday. Let's read another page of the dictionary. Particular, this dictionary. See, focus, and focused, and let's go for it. Oh, you have to read again. I think we didn't do again. Alright, let's do it again here. From this page, we finish this page and go on to the next one. Again, 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 again. Oh, okay, so two pronunciations. Again, again, and again. Use again to indicate that something happens a second time or after it has already happened before. He kissed her again. Again, there was a short silence. I don't want to go through anything like that again. Use again to indicate that something is now in a particular state, place that it used to be. He opened his attaché case, removed the folder, and then closed it again. I started to feel good about myself again. You can use again when you want to point out that there is a similarity between the subject that you are talking about now and the previous subject. Again, the pregnancy was very similar to my previous two. You can use again in expressions such as but again, and then again, or there again. I feel like I read this one before. Okay, I think I read it. Alright, let's go on this one here. Against, 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 or against. Good, and the two pronunciations are both are correct. So against, against, and against are both correct. In addition, the uses shown below, against is used in phrasal verbs such as come up against, guard against, or hold against. If one thing is leaning or pressing against another, it is touching it. She leaned against him. The table pushed against. On the table, what? On a table, pushed against the wall, there were bottles of water. Rain beating against the window panes. You are against something such as a plan, policy, or a system. You think it is wrong, bad, or stupid. Taxes are unpopular. It is understandable that voters are against them. Joan was very much against commencing drug treatment. A march to protest against job losses. Against is also an adverb. The vote for the suspensions of the party was 283 in favor with 29 against. You compete against someone in a game, you try to beat them. The tour will include games against the Australian Barbarians. The tour will include games against. If you take action against someone or something, you try to harm them. Security forces are still using violence against opponents of the government. If you take action against a possible future event, you try to prevent it. The fight against crime. I must warn you against raising your hopes. If you do something against someone's wishes, advice, or orders, you do not do what they want you to do or tell you to do. He discharged himself from hospital against the advice of doctors. If you do something in order to protect yourself against something unpleasant or harmful, you do something which will make its effects on you less serious if it happens. A business needs insurance against risks such as fire and flood. If you have something against someone or something, you dislike them. Have you got something against women? Less. If something is against the law or against the rules, there is a law or a rule which says that you must not do it. It is against the law to detain you against your will for any length of time. If you are moving against a current, tide or wind, you are moving in the opposite direction to it. Swimming upstream against the current. If something happens or is considered against a particular background of events, it is considered in relation to those events, because those events are relevant to it. The profits rise was achieved against a backdrop of falling metal prices. If something is measured or valued against something else, it is measured or valued by comparing it with the other thing. Our policy has to be judged against a clear test. Will it improve the standard of education? The US dollar is down against most foreign currencies today. If you discuss a particular set of facts or figures as against another set, you are comparing or contrasting the two sets of the facts or figures. A study found that the average length of US TV breaks was 141 seconds as against 236 seconds in Britain. The odds against something happening are the chance or odds it will not happen. The odds against him surviving are incredible. Against is also an adverb. What were the odds against? Agape, 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 gape. If you describe someone as having their mouth agape, the mouth is open very wide, often because they are very surprised by something. She stood looking at Carmen with her mouth agape. Agate, agate, or agate. Agate is a very hard stone which is used to make jewelry. Agate, agate, agate. Good. Now I knew how to pronounce this one. Agate. Agate. It's an agate. Cool. Age. Spelling aging is also used mainly in American English. Your age is the number of years that you have lived. She has a nephew who is just 10 years of age. At the age of 16, he qualified for a place at the University of Hamburg. I admired him for being so confident at his age. The age of a thing is the number of years since it was made. Everything in the room looks in keeping with the age of the building. Age is the state of being old, or the process of becoming older. Perhaps he has grown wiser with age. The fabric was showing signs of age. When someone ages, or when something ages, then they seem much older or less strong or less alert. He had always looked so young, but he seemed to have aged in the last few months. He was only in his mid-30s, but already worried he had aged him. An age is a period in history, an age of steam and steel, items of Bronze Age pottery. You can say an age or ages to mean a very long time. He waited what seemed an age. The bus took absolutely ages to arrive. See also aged, aging, coming of age, dark age, golden age, ice age, iron age, middle age, stone age. If someone tells you to act your age, they are telling you to behave in a way that is suitable for someone your age, because they think you are behaving in a childish way. It's used as disapproval. If something comes of age, it reaches an important stage of development and is accepted by a large number of people. New York Yankee Stadium is where baseball came of age. Oh, so start being respected. Comes of age. when someone comes of age, they become legally an adult. The company was, it's like mature of age, comes of age. The age. The company was to be held in trust for Eddie until he came of age. Phrase. Someone who is underage is not legally old enough to do something. For example, to buy an alcoholic drink. Because she was underage, her parents were still responsible for her. Underage smoking. See also feature box at appearance. Synonyms. Age. Time. We are in one of the most severe recessions in modern times. Era. It was an era of austerity. Period. No reference to their existence appears in any literature of the period. Epoch. The birth of Christ was the beginning of a major epoch in world history. True that. Age appropriate. Something that is age appropriate is suitable for the age that a person is. The dress isn't really age appropriate. Aged. Pronounced aged for meaning and aged for meanings. Okay, aged. Aged, aged. Okay, cool. So there are two different pronunciations. That is freaky. So pronounced aged for meaning one and aged for meaning 2 and 3. So let's see meaning 1. Use aged followed by a number to say how old someone is. Alan has 2 children, aged 11 and 9. Aged means very old. Okay, aged. Ah, okay. So not meaning 2. Aged. Aged means a very old. She has an aged parents who's capable of being very difficult. She has an aged parent who is capable of being very difficult. 3. You can refer to all people who are very old as the aged, old-fashioned. People who work with the aged. Middle-aged. Wow. So one word, depending on meaning, has different pronunciation. Aged and aged. How cool. Age group. An age group is the people in a place or organization who were born during a particular period of time. For example, all the people aged between 18 and 25. A style that would appeal to all age groups. Aging. Someone or something that is aging is becoming older and less healthy or efficient. John lives with his aging mother. Aging aircraft need more frequent safety inspections. Aging is the process of becoming old or becoming worn out. Ageism is unacceptable behavior that occurs as a result of the belief that older people are of less value than younger people. It's used with disapproval. Ageist behavior is unacceptable behavior based on the belief that older people are of less value than younger people. Disapproval. Ageist bias from employers. Okay, cool. Tomorrow, this page. So if you happen to watch it for some strange reason, just practicing vocabulary, practicing pronunciation, increasing vocabulary, and finding new words and new pronunciations of the words that I already know. Alright, thanks for watching if you did. Bye.